Hello everyone, Fancy here, you're watching FANTAVISION, and yeah, you read the title correct. We're talking about retail-related stuff, because you know what? Just like this entire series, it was sparked from misery. I was getting my hair cut at my girlfriend's place of work, and I show up, and there is a child just screaming his head off while getting a haircut, and then I hear Christmas music in the background, and it just brought back so many horrible emotions, so many horrible memories of when I worked in retail. That cacophony of sounds on the daily and for 8 hours a day. And it just all came rushing back. It was a complete nightmare. And in that moment, I just wanted to get up and leave, but I held strong and instead thought, you know what? Let's make a video about this. Because guess what? Even though it's been years since I've worked in retail, I mean, it's been a long time now, there are things that stick with you. And I made a video about the lasting effects of working at retail. And a lot of those things ring true, especially during the holidays. My shortness with people is exponentially increased. And I'm not talking about people that work there. I mean, I've made friends with people already during the holidays. I can make friends with the people that work there, and I can sympathize and empathize with those people because I've been there. So my shortness comes from when there are customers that are making it a harder job than it needs to be. And I have to try to stop myself and not get myself into these different situations because I constantly hear Karens during the holidays, and I remember having to deal with them when I worked there. Something else that I will never fully enjoy again, I feel like, for the rest of my life, unfortunately, is Christmas music. I just can't do it. Christmas music is just horrible to me, and I can't stand it. I can't stand even a little bit of Christmas music. I'm done. I mean, the only thing I can kind of still sort of be okay with is the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. But even that, I feel like, has been overplayed because there really hasn't been any new version of Christmas rock. And when I say Christmas rock and roll, I mean instrumental rock and roll, because I don't want your Christmas lyrics in it at all. I'm done with them. I get it. It's the same things every year. Can we get some new ones, please? I don't want to hear how you want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't want to hear about your 2 front teeth. I don't want to hear about you trying to, egg some chick to stay the night. I don't want to hear how many different rich things you want from Santa Claus and you're acting like you're going to sleep with him. I don't want to deck the halls, and I don't want to jingle your bells. I am so sick of Christmas music, and it's just because even when I wasn't working in retail, when I was working in the restaurant industry for about a year, I was a busboy, and I had to listen to Christmas music from November to the end of January. And retail was the same, November to January, just constant holiday music. And sometimes it started earlier, sometimes it started in October. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous how early they think they can start pushing the holidays. Another thing that was ruined by retail was dressing up for the holidays. Now, I know this is such a small, insignificant part of the holiday season, but I used to like wearing those stupid-ass Christmas hats, and you've seen me in a couple videos in the past wear them, but I had to go out and buy one because I don't own any, because I just don't want to dress up anymore, because when you're in retail, they make it like this fun thing to wear a Christmas costume while you're at work, but guess what? Now you're associating the misery of work with wearing a Santa hat, and suddenly the Santa hat is no longer this fun thing. It's more of oh, this is part of my work uniform. I know it's such a small thing, but it just stuck with me. However, there are some things that didn't get ruined by working in retail or just with the general public, and that's the lights. I absolutely love Christmas lights. I still love going out and looking at them. I still love going to certain neighborhoods that are known for having tons of Christmas lights. There's a place here called Winter Haven, and I just love going every single year, walking around this massive neighborhood where they are known for their insane light displays. I feel like the only Christmas music I can still stand are those houses that have their lights synchronized to it, because then you're getting a light show at the same time, and it's 100% worth having to listen to the music. And something that has slowly come back after all of these years is just kind of the feeling of the Christmas spirit, if that makes any sense. Like, just the feeling of the holidays being here and being happy about it has returned. And it took a couple years, though. It took a couple years to get back into, oh, I can enjoy this now because I don't have to work and I don't have to deal with people that are incredibly upset, people that are impatient, and people that are stressed out because they decided to wait till the last minute, even though the holiday takes place on the same exact day of every year, and it takes place at the end of the year. Now, I'm really lucky when it comes to the holiday season because not every company's like this, but my company and the last company I worked for give me a week off during the holidays. Now, I know in Europe, that's nothing. I mean, I've got a New Zealand friend, and she gets 3 weeks off. Yeah, it's 3 weeks off. So comparatively to her vacation, it's not a whole lot, but compared to 0 or 1 day off during the holidays when I worked in retail, it's phenomenal, and I love it, and I look forward to it every single year. And that time off puts me in the mood. It puts me in the mood for the Christmas spirit. And to me, the Christmas spirit, again, is just knowing that I can relax, I can recharge, I can see my loved ones, I can hang out with friends, and I just have that time to recharge before, unfortunately, the beginning of the year, which is always a nightmare, especially when you're working in an office, and yeah, you've been gone a week, and that's great, but now you're coming back to like 300 emails. But I digress. It's still better than retail, and I would take that 300 emails any day of the week over having to deal with the holiday rush. And that's another thing that has stuck with me, is not being able to deal with that holiday rush. I don't find Christmas shopping that much fun anymore, especially if it's near the end of the year where everybody else is frantically trying to buy something. I just want to get in and I just want to get out, and I don't want to be in that crowd. I hate it. I do most of my shopping online, and I buy almost everything well before Christmas, just because I don't want to deal with it. But man, if I forget something or I have a last minute idea, I have to deal with all that traffic, I have to deal with all those people, and after working in retail, it just stresses me the hell out. But unlike most people, I don't take it out on the employees. I just bottle it up, grit my teeth, and get out of the store, and then I grab a beer and everything's okay. But if you are in retail and you plan on getting out at some point in the future, don't worry. I want to assure you that you will start being able to enjoy the holidays again. You will start being able to not get more stressed during this time of year, and in fact, relax more during this time of year. Once you get out of retail, it takes a little bit, but you will start feeling that happiness you used to feel during this time of year. Now, that's not to say everybody around this time of year feels happy or has ever felt happy. I'm not saying that this is some sort of thing that you have to feel. I'm just saying I did before I worked retail, and now that I've been out for quite a while, after a couple years, I started to feel happy about it again. I know for some people this is an incredibly stressful time of year and they just have never really enjoyed it. But I want to say one last thing before I go, and I feel like this is very important. If you're going out and shopping, please, even if you're stressed out, don't take it out on the people that work there. I guarantee they're just as stressed out as you, if not way more so, because they have to deal with an infinite amount of incredibly stressed out people all day long, and they're dealing with crowds, they're dealing with the same traffic you are, and being as nice as you can to these people is only going to make their job better. So be nice to the people that are working retail, be nice to the people that are working in food service. Generally just be a nice person, and it will make everybody's holiday so much better. Let me know in the comments if you guys still enjoy this time of the year, if you guys are enjoying Christmas, if you enjoy the holidays, or if you're currently working in retail and you're burned out or you just recently got out. I understand. Let me know down in the comments. Of course, like the video if you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content. Follow me over on twitch.tv/FANTAVISION, where I'll be streaming most of the time from now on. And as always, have a fantastic day. See you, everybody. It's been a very long time since I've made a video like this, where I discuss my time in retail or right afterwards, but I did want to talk about it today because, you know what? It's Christmas, it's the holiday season, and I know a lot of people have been asking for this type of content again. I don't know when the next time I will be making this sort of video again. Like I said, I've made these videos for 3 years, 4 years now, I think. But 3 years of consistently making retail-based content, and I don't want to make up stories, and I'm just not going to. So if you do have stories you would like me to tell on here, please send it to me over on Discord or on Twitter. Mostly Discord, it's easier to read. Also, People of Walmart's not going anywhere. A new episode will be coming out during the new year. I'll be shooting one during my break because I may have a week off from work, but you know what? I'm going to take that extra time and I'm going to put it into the channel. I'm going to shoot some new podcasts. I'm going to shoot a bunch of new videos. I'm going to be streaming so freaking much. I'll probably start streaming right after this is done over on twitch.tv/fantavision because I don't want to annoy people here on YouTube anymore, because I have seen subscribers drop every single time I live stream on here. So I don't want to piss people off. So I'm going to go ahead and move most of my live streams over there. And thank you for watching this far. Have a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Oh, and if you care about the beer, it's Left Hand Nitro Milk Stout. Left Hand Milk Stout Nitro? Left Hand Nitro Milk? It doesn't matter. It's good. It's delicious. I recommend it. Stouts during this time of year truly make it feel like Christmas.